Hello students, in today's class we'll discuss about types of working capital. There are 8 types of working capital. First one is permanent working capital, regular working capital, reserve margin working capital, variable working capital, seasonal variable working capital, special variable working capital. Then the most important ones, gross working capital and net working capital. These are the types of working capital. So the first one is permanent working capital. So by name itself it is permanent one. Okay. So it is that portion of working capital that remains permanently in the current assets to undertake business activity uninterruptedly. Means permanent working capital is fixed working capital. Okay, in other words, permanent working capital is the least amount of current assets needed to carry out business effortlessly. Thus it is also known as fixed working capital. So permanent working capital is the fixed amount of working capital which is used in day to day business activities. Okay, it is that portion of working capital that remains permanently tied up in the current assets to undertake business activity uninterruptedly. In other words, permanent working capital is the least amount of current assets needed to carry out business effortlessly. Thus it is also known as fixed working capital. Okay, so it is permanent working capital. Next one is regular working capital. So what is regular working capital? This is defined as the least amount of capital required by business to fund its day-to-day operations of a business. Regular working capital means it is the minimum amount of working capital which is required and which is must and should required in a business organization. Without regular working capital, business organization is not able to work. So regular working capital is the minimum amount of working capital which is used in day-to-day business activities. Without regular working capital, business firm is not able to work. So regular working capital is the minimum required working capital for a firm to work, okay, in day-to-day business activities. Okay, regular working capital, it is a minimum one, and without regular working capital the firm is not able to work. So that was regular working capital. So the third one is reserve margin working capital. Apart from day-to-day activities, a business may need some amount of capital for unforeseen circumstances. Reserve margin capital is nothing but the amount of capital kept aside from the regular working capital. Reserve, it is a reserve working capital. It is kept as working capital which is to be used for unforeseen circumstances. Means if a business faces any calamities, natural disasters or anything, then this working capital will be used in business. Okay, so reserve margin working capital is the working capital which is kept as reserve, and it will be used only in the natural calamities or unforeseen or difficult times of the firm. Okay, it is reserve margin working capital. So the fourth one is variable working capital. So what is variable working capital? This can be defined as the working capital invested for temporary period of time in the business. Variable working capital. Variable, the name itself says that it is variable. It keeps on changing. Means it is a working capital for a temporary period. Only for some period this working capital is used. For this reason it is called as fluctuating working capital, such as capital varies with respect to change in the size of the business or change in the assets of the business. Variable working capital, this working capital is only for the temporary period, and it will be used only for fluctuating or only for some specific time. If the business is large, then more amount of working capital. If the business is coming short, then low amount of working capital. So it is variable working capital, it is not constant. So next is seasonal variable working capital. This refers to the increased amount of working capital a business needs during the peak season of the year. Seasonal variable working capital is the increased amount of working capital a business needs during the peak season of the year. Means in the seasonal period, or in the peak stage of the business, when the business is getting more profit and more sales, then the working capital will be increased. Okay, in a manufacturing company, if it faces more production, more sales, then the more amount of working capital will be seen. So that is a seasonal working capital. It is only for that season the sales will be increased, production, manufacturing will be increased, then the working capital will also be increased. So for that peak season, this seasonal variable working capital will be used. A business may even have to borrow funds to meet its working capital needs. If the working capital is getting lower, then firm will take loan. Okay, such working capital specifically needs to the demands of business having seasonal nature. If a business is in a seasonal nature, means it only works in winter season, means in that winter season the working capital will be used in more, okay, more quantity. So it is seasonal variable working capital. So the sixth one is special variable working capital. Supplementary working capital may also be required by the business to undertake exceptional operations for unforeseen circumstances. The capital required for such circumstances is termed as special variable working capital. Funds need to finance marketing campaigns, unforeseen events like accident, fires, floods, etc. It is the working capital. Special variable working capital is the type of working capital which is used in only in special conditions. Means if the firm faces any unforeseen conditions, or in any unforeseen marketing campaigns are done, or in programs or anything, the more working capital will be used. It is special variable working capital. In any special conditions, that is in any functions or in any accidents or in any special conditions, this working capital will be used. So it is special variable working capital. So these are most important. Seventh one was gross working capital, and the eighth one is net working capital. These are two important types of working capital. So gross working capital. What is gross working capital? This refers to the aggregate amount of funds invested in current assets of the business. Gross working capital means it is the total amount of current assets. Okay, gross working capital is the total amount of current assets. In other words, gross working capital is the total of current assets in the business. Okay, so gross working capital is the total of current assets in the business. Okay, gross working capital used alone neither shows the complete picture of short-term financial soundness. Okay, so gross working capital is only the total of current assets of the business. Okay, so what is net working capital? Next one is net working capital. Net working capital is the amount which current assets exceed and the current liabilities. Net working capital is the amount of which current assets exceed the current liabilities. The difference between current assets and current liabilities is called net working capital. Thus, the working capital equation is defined in the difference between current assets and current liabilities. Okay, so the difference between current assets and current liabilities is net working capital. Gross working capital is the total of current assets of the business. This is the difference between net working capital and gross working capital. Okay, net working capital is the difference between current assets and current liabilities. Gross working capital is the total of current assets of the business. Okay, so these were the 8 types of working capital: permanent working capital, regular working capital, reserve margin working capital, variable working capital, seasonal variable working capital, special variable working capital, gross working capital, and net working capital. So in the unit 1 we have discussed the meaning of working capital, types of working capital, then features of working capital, determinants of working capital. Okay, in next class we'll see the difference between net working capital and gross working capital. Thank you.